Hey guys, welcome back to Sunshine Carnivores, and today I'm gonna go over the Nepenthes pitcher plant. If there was royalty among the carnivorous plant world, it will probably going to be this genus here, because at this group of plants here, they produce some of the largest, actually the largest traps known among the carnivorous plant world, because that these are a little on the small side, but I've actually seen a couple of frogs in the traps, and one frog wound up as plant food. And if these guys have been reported to actually capture and eat small rodents, small lizards, and even birds. But there has been rumors about them catching monkeys, but that is actually false. It's just a widely elaborated on, exaggerated on, and of what they're actually pulling out of. They actually were actually pulling out the rodents that the plants caught and mistaking them for little baby monkeys. These guys are actually among the only group of plants which are actually tropical, unlike the other group of pitcher plants. There are these guys are divided into two kinds: the Highlanders and the Lowlanders. The Highlanders can tolerate a cooler temperatures down to the 50s and 60s, whereas the lowlanders need it nice and hot and humid down like the 70s and 80s. These guys can be remarkably easy to grow depending on the hybrid or the species that you get. This group, this one here is actually a hybrid called Gaia, and it is a hybrid, a very easy hybrid. Now these guys need sunlight, and like of all other carnivorous plants, distilled water, RO water, or rainwater. I primarily water mine with rainwater, but I do have distilled water as backup should I ever run out of the rainwater, and I do on occasion. And if these guys are stem growing plants, and if these guys produce little offshoots at the base here, which are called basal shoots, and once the basal shoots get big enough, you can actually cut those off and root those as root cuttings, which I have actually done before in the past. It's really easy, and you have to cut the leaves so that way it can give the cutting a chance to root. As far as soil mixtures go, these are a group of carnivorous plants where that it's not really good to plant them directly into peat moss, as opposed to of most other species of carnivorous plants. These guys do a lot better in of a long fibered sphagnum moss, but you can actually add peat moss to the soil mix. But of long fibered sphagnum moss and of perlite is a good soil mix, and you can also add of some of orchid mix to their soil mix, like of a orchid bark, vermiculite. I'm not a really big expert out of orchids, and so if anyone correct me if I'm wrong here. Now these guys, it's because some of these guys can grow and directly in peat moss, depending on the species or of a hybrid of these guys. But as a rule of thumb, the way I see it, why take the chance? If you don't know for certain, just don't do it. And so if this, I'm not sure if this one can take being planted in directly in peat moss. I may repot this guy next year, because it is because this guy's gotten a lot bigger since I got him at Ace. And a little interesting concept about these guys too is that of is their flowers. I've never seen their flowers, but I've seen pictures of them. These guys are unique among the plant world. Is that the parts of the male and female flower actually grow on different plants, and so you will literally have male and female plants. In order to get seeds from these guys, you guys have to have a bunch of these plants in order just to get seeds. And if the flowers are not really all that attractive, and so with these guys, people breed these guys and grow them for the traps, because their traps can be very beautiful, come in a wide variety of shapes and sizes, and there's even one Nepenthes lowi or loi, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, that kind of looks like a toilet. I kid you not. It's really pretty looking. I think I would love to have one, but those some of these plants can be just as expensive as many orchids can. I've seen prices of these guys go up to be of hundreds of dollars. These guys are not as popular as the orchids, but they never will be. But in the latter half of the 19th century, in the Victorian era, these guys were actually very more popular, and these guys were competing in shows alongside orchids. And if new of hybrids and cultivars are being created all the time for these guys. And if you happen to like this video, give me a like and subscribe if you like more content like this. Bye.